What we saw in the last class? Can you read the last problem, or did I take a theory?
Problems.
Okay. I think I have finished the theory of refraction. Is it? Yeah. Good. Okay. Today we'll start the problem related to refraction. Did you study that concept? What I took the last class? Somebody?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Students, can you see this screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read this problem first. A vessel of depth 2D is half filled with the liquid of a refractive index mu1, and the remaining upper half is filled with another immiscible liquid of refractive index mu2. The apparent depth of the vessel when viewed normally is option A, B, C, D are given. Refer the notes I have given in the last class. Is related to apparent depth and actual depth. A vessel of depth 2D is half filled with the liquid of refractive index mu1. Consider this is the vessel. The total depth of the vessel is, let it be 2D. Okay. Is half filled with the liquid of refractive index mu1, in which half of the depth, the liquid is filled, its refractive index, let it be mu1. The remaining upper half is filled with another immiscible liquid with the refractive index mu2. Both are immiscible liquid. Immiscible liquid means they will not mix together. That is why it is called immiscible liquid. Understand? The apparent depth of the vessel when you viewed normally is, when you see the vessel normally, the actual depth seems to be lesser than the that is the actual the depth is, when you see the vessel normally to it appears to be lesser than the actual depth. That is called apparent depth. We have to calculate the apparent depth. What is the relation between the apparent depth and actual depth? Anybody can? Apparent depth is equal to real depth divided by refractive index. I wrote this formula in the last class. Apparent depth is equal to real depth divided by mu. This is a general formula. This formula is applied for the two liquid. For the two liquid. First depth is D. Another depth, total depth is 2D. Okay. The two liquids are equally filled. Let it be, say, this is also D, this is also D. Although D1, D2, both depth are equally filled. Therefore, let it be a D and D. Now, apply formula for the lower liquid, that is the first liquid. For first liquid, apparent depth formula is real depth. Real depth is D, refractive index mu1. See, for the second liquid, apparent depth is D divided by mu2. Okay. Now let us add these two depth, apparent depth. It will be a total depth. Okay. Therefore, the total apparent depth is equal to D plus mu1, D plus mu2. That is equal to D1 by mu1, 1 by mu2. Students, see this. We have to add these two values to get the total apparent depth, D divided by mu1 plus D divided by mu2. Take it outside D, it becomes D into 1 divided by mu1 plus 1 divided by mu2. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kindly write down this. Therefore, the answer, what is the answer?
C. Option C.
Option C. Good. Kindly write down this. I forgot the name of the student actually. What is his name? Some hello? Flex student. உன் பேர் என்ன? மறந்து போயிட்டேன். I can't hear you properly. Okay. Have we finished? Shall we go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See the second problem. The refractive index of water with respect to air is 4 by 3. The refractive index of the glass with respect to air is 3 by 2. What is the refractive index of water with respect to glass? See, it can be written as refractive index mu. First value, refractive index of water with respect to air. You write this manner, 4 by 3. The refractive index of glass with respect to air is 3 by 2. Then the refractive index of water with respect to glass. What is this? That is question. Okay.
Option D, sir.
Option
D.
D, 2. No. See how to reach this value. Refractive index of water with respect to air, product with refractive index of see this formula. See, from air to water, it is traveling. From water to glass, then the final answer will be glass with respect to air. Understand?
Sir, voice break ಆಗುತ್ತೆ sir.
Break ಆಗುದಾ? Air to water, water to அப்படிதான் வரும். Air to water, water to gas. The glass, that will be, the product will be air to glass. Now, but question is glass to water. See, from this expression, students kindly concentrate this. Therefore, mu Wg is equal to 3 by 2. When this quantity comes this right hand side, this one, it becomes what? 3 by 4. 9, 5, 8. Wait. Here we have obtained only the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Is it correct? அவங்க என்ன கேக்குறாங்க? They are asking refractive index of water with respect to glass. Here we have obtained refractive index of glass with respect to water. Understand? It is a reverse manner. The question is find, see this, the question is find out the refractive index of water with respect to glass. Here we have obtained the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Therefore, to find out the water with respect to glass, reciprocal. இந்த மாதிரி ரிவர்ஸ்ல வரும் பாருங்க. வாட்டர் இங்க கிளாஸ் இருக்கு, இங்க கீழே என்ன பண்றோம், மாத்தி போடுறோம், கிளாஸ் வாட்டர். அப்போ ரெசிப்ரோக்கல் போட்டீங்கன்னா you will get the answer. The answer is 8/9. B option. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have to write this manner. That is air to water, water to glass. Therefore, the product will be air to glass. From this formula, you can select, depends upon the questions. Shall we go to the next problem, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All of you see, read the next problem.
The plane.
A plain glass slab is kept over the various color letters. The letter which appears least raised. நீங்க ஆபீஸ் டேபிள்ல ஒரு கிளாஸ் வச்சிருப்பாங்க, அதுக்கு கீழே லெட்டர்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கும். சிலது நீங்க மேல இருந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா என்ன தெரியும், பக்கத்துல இருக்கிறது மாதிரி இருக்கும், சிலது தூரத்துல இருக்கும் மாதிரி. VIBGR, the scattering of light will be VIBGR, violet to red. அப்போ மேல ரைஸ் ஆகி வர்றது எது, வயலட் தான் வரும் ரிவர்ஸ்ல. ரெட் வந்து லெஸ் ரைஸ்ட். பக்கத்துல தெரியறது எது, வயலட். தூரமா தெரியறது ரெட். Therefore, the answer is least, the letter which appears least raised. கீழ இருந்து கொஞ்சம் தான் வந்திருக்கு, மத்ததெல்லாம் ரொம்ப பக்கத்துல இருக்கிறது மாதிரி. அப்ப least raised is red. Greatest raised letter is violet. Therefore, there are two extreme point. இது ரெண்டு மட்டும் தான். VIBGR, last letter R, first letter V. V is violet, stands for violet, and R is stands for red. The appearance will be very close to the glass will be the violet. Far will be red. That is least raised. Understand? Therefore, answer is D. Okay, next problem. Let's see this. A ray of light strikes a transparent surface from air at an angle theta. The angle between the reflected and the refracted ray is right angle, the refractive index of the other medium is. The refractive index of the other medium is. What does it mean? The ray of light strikes the transparent surface from the air at an angle theta. If the angle between reflected and the refracted, in this problem, both phenomenon takes place. When the incident light falls on the surface, its energy will be partially reflected, partially refracted. The combination of reflection and refraction. Here, the ray is at right angle. The refractive index of the other medium is. How to find out this? I draw the diagram. This is the incident ray. This incident ray is partially reflected and partially refracted. So let it be like this. This is incident ray. This one reflected ray. This one refracted ray. The reflected and the refracted rays are right angle to each other. Angle between these two rays is 90 degrees. To find out the refractive index of the other medium, we have to find out the refractive index, say mu2. This is mu1. It is coming from the air. What is the refractive index of the air? Anybody? Air or refractive index here? What is the refractive index of air? Don't see the notebook. Tell me the answer. 1. Refractive index of the air is 1. You have to remember this value. Refractive index of air is 1. Okay. Now, the question is, what is the question? We have to find out mu2. We have to find out mu2. Now, see the answers. Mu is in terms of 1 by tan theta. Mu is in terms of tan square theta. Mu is sine theta and the tan theta. You have to find out the answer. The refraction phenomenon is governed by Snell law. Understand? Mu2 divided by mu1 is equal to sin I divided by sin R. See, as per the problem, see, the ray of light strikes the transparent face from air at an angle theta. At an angle theta. Therefore, this angle is theta. As per law of reflection, this angle is also theta, isn't it? Angle of incident should be equal to angle of reflection. That is the law of reflection. What about the angle of refraction? Or we don't know. Here, let us substitute sin I is sin theta. What is the sin R? How to find out this one? See, all of you listen here. From this line to this line, the total angle is 180. Therefore, how to find out the angle of refraction? If you subtract 180 by 90 minus theta, isn't it? Correct? 180 lerunde theta 90 எல்லாத்தையும் subtract பண்ணா we get the refraction. What is that value? 90 minus theta. Correct? Okay. Instead of r, we can put sine 90 minus theta. Sine 90 minus theta lies in the first quadrant, all silver T clubs. Therefore, sine 90 can be written as sine 90 minus theta, cos theta. Students, correct?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, it will be
And
tan theta. We have to find out the mu2. Mu2 is tan theta into mu1. Mu1 is in the top side, the air is prevailing. What is the refractive index of the air? 1. Therefore, the answer is tan theta. Option D. Understand, students?
yes, sir.
Okay. Shall we go to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
If you finish the problem, kindly tell me. Then only we can proceed further. Every time I am asking whether you have written or not. After that, you have telling. Students, see this next problem. Ray incident. A ray incident at a point at an angle of incident 60 degrees enter the glass sphere of refractive index √3 and is reflected and refracted at the farther surface of sphere. The angle between the reflected and the refracted rays at this surface is. At this surface is. A ray incident at a point at an angle of incident 60 degree enters in a glass sphere of refractive index √3. This is the center. At 60 degree, the ray of light incident with respect to the normal. After that, it is reflected and refracted at the farther surface. Usually, when the light incident on the surface, it will be reflected. Okay, wow. இது என்ன நடக்குதுன்னா first இங்க refraction நடக்குது. This is the normal about this point. Instead of that, it's incident on the inner surface of the glass. This is the glass, sphere glass. Its refractive index mu, that value is √3. When it's incident on the inner surface of the sphere, it is partially reflected and refracted. இதுதான் ரொம்ப முக்கியமான பாயிண்ட். உள்ள வந்து other sideல it is reflected and refracted at the farther surface of the sphere. So when the light incident on the other surface, it is partially reflected inside the surface and partially refracted. This is the reflection and this is the reflection. This one, refraction. This is the center. Draw the normal. Students, all of you listen here. This angle is equal to, say, R1. Here, the light travels in this direction and strikes the other surface of the sphere. Other surface of the sphere. Consider this AB first. This is the incident ray. It falls on the outer surface of the sphere. After that, it is refracted. BC. In the inner surface, it is partially reflected. At the outer surface, it is partially refracted. This is the reflection. This is a refraction. Inside the glass, material is same. According to the law of reflection, the angle of incident should be equal to angle of refraction in the same medium. So, consider this ray and the reflected ray. Both are in the same medium. Therefore, this angle is also same. Say this one, R1. This is also R1. Again, this phenomenon is reflection. Both are same. Therefore, the refraction here is equal to angle of incident here and the angle of refraction. Understand or not? Because of the same medium. உள்ள ஸ்பியர் வந்து சேம் மீடியமா இருக்கு, மெட்டீரியல் சேம். அப்போ சேம் மீடியத்துல ரிஃப்ளெக்ஷன் நடந்தா ஆங்கிள் சேம். அப்போ மூணு ஆங்கிள் சேம். Say this R1, second angle say R2, third angle R3, all are same. Understand? And then it is reflected. It is reflected. What about this angle? refracted ray. This angle, say R dash, angle made by the refracted ray with respect to the normal. The question is angle between the reflected and refracted. Diagram கொஞ்சம் நான் கன்ஃபியூஸ்டா இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு, கவனமா பாருங்க. Angle between the refracted ray and the reflected ray. இதுதான் reflection. எங்க நடக்குது? ஸ்பியருக்கு உள்ளேயே இருக்கு. இந்த ஆங்கிள் தான் கால்குலேட் பண்ணணும். Say let it be alpha. Okay, let it be a alpha. Again I will redraw the diagram for your convenience. கொஞ்சம் பெருசா வரையணும். This is the first ray of light. This is the radius, or it can be taken as a normal. This angle 60 degree. From draw the is just a radius of the sphere. After that, it is refracted outside the surface. With respect to inside the glass, it is reflected. See, this angle, and this angle, all are equal. Say outside the refraction R dash. The question is find out the angle between the refracted ray and reflected ray inside the sphere. That is, say, let it be alpha. First, let us calculate the R value here. How to calculate the R value? Let us use the Snell law. The refractive index of the glass is √3 sin 60. இந்த சைடு என்ன இருக்கு? ஏர் இருக்கு. அதோட வேல்யூ வந்து μ1. That is equal to inside the glass sin R μ2. You have to find out R. μ1 is 1 sin. ஸ்னெல் லா இப்படி கூட எழுதலாம். ஒரே சைடுல இங்க என்ன இருக்கு? ஆங்கிள் 60 டிகிரி இருக்கு. இந்த சைடு என்ன மீடியம் இருக்கு? ஏர் மீடியம் இருக்கு. அதான் μ1. இன்சைட் த கிளாஸ், இன்சைட் த ஸ்பியர் கிளாஸ் என்ன இருக்கு? மீடியம் கிளாஸ். அதோட ரிஃப்ராக்டிவ் இண்டெக்ஸ் μ2. கரஸ்பாண்டிங் ரிஃப்ராக்டிவ் ஆங்கிள் ஆஃப் ரிஃப்ராக்ஷன் sin R. So, what is the value of sin 60? √3 by 2. You have to find out sin R. μ2 is given as √3. Okay, √3 get cancelled. Therefore, sin R is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, R is equal to what, ma? 30. Understand? Sine 30 is equal to half. Therefore, this R 30 degree, this R 30 degree, this is also 30 degree. In the straight line, all of you listen here. This is the normal. It is projected outward. Total included angle between the straight line is 180. Therefore, the 180 can be equated with R plus alpha plus R dash. Correct? Huh? Isn't it? Okay. Now, we have to find out the alpha value. Alpha is 180 minus R plus R dash plus R dash. In the left hand side and the right hand side are the same medium here. Therefore, this angle of incident should be equal to the angle of refraction in the outer side. Substitute the value. R is 30. This one is minus sign comes. Minus 60. Therefore, 90 degree. Understand? Any doubt? 180 is equal to R plus alpha plus R dash. Therefore, alpha is equal to 180. Hello? The link is disconnected. Can hear me?
Yes, sir.
180 minus R minus R dash. R is 30 degree. R dash is 60 degree. Therefore, 180 minus 90, therefore 90. This is a very important problem. Inside the surface only, the phenomenon of reflection, the refraction takes place. This angle R is equal to this angle because same medium. Here also glass, here also glass. Therefore, R is equal to R. You have to understand the concept. That is a very main concept.
Completed, sir.
Okay. Next one. See this diagram, all of you. If the light is incident on the surface, separating two media is partially reflected and partially refracted as shown in figure. The answers are given in terms of sine, turn, again sine, sequence. How to solve this problem? Students can try this one. The incident, the light incident on the surface separating the two medium is partially refracted and partially reflected. Reflection and the refraction takes place simultaneously as shown in diagram. The angle of incident is represented in terms of refractive index in the option A, B, and C. Use the Snell law. That is enough. Use the Snell law. Students, kindly see this. The total included angle, what is that? 180. Okay. When you subtract the 180 by 90, it will be equal to 90. Understand? So we know that I is equal to this. This is also I as per the law of reflection. Understand? Therefore, this I and this R summation should be equal to 90. Already 190 90 subtract பண்ணிட்டோம். The remaining 90 is the summation of I plus R, that is equal to 90. Therefore, what is R? 90 minus I. Isn't it? Correctங்களா?
Yes.
Now apply the Snell law. Sin I divided by sin R, that is equal to mu2 divided by mu1. Sin I, sin R can be written as sin 90 minus I. Sin 90 minus I means what? Cos. Okay. Now the expression is somewhat different actually. Sin I is in terms of what? வேற ஃபார்ம்ல இருக்கு. அப்ப நம்ம என்ன பண்றோம்னா, you know that sin squared theta plus cos squared theta is equal to 1, isn't it? அப்ப cos squared theta is equal to 1 minus sin squared. Therefore cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus. See, here also let us write cos I as 1 minus sin squared I. Correct? 1 minus sin squared I. Here, the left hand side, it is equated with mu2 divided by mu1. Mu2 into 1 minus sin squared I. This is equal to mu1 sin I. Both sides, let us square the value. It becomes mu2 squared sin squared I, mu1 squared sin squared I. Next, mu2 squared minus mu2 sin squared I, mu1 squared sin squared I. Here the sin squared, take it above. Mu2 squared, mu1 squared sin squared I plus mu2 sin squared I. Sin squared I, take it common. mu1 squared here. mu2 squared, mu1 squared. Now the question is find out the sin. Sin squared I, therefore mu2 squared denominator mu1 squared, mu2 squared. Now sin I is equal to, take the root, mu2 divided by root of mu1 squared, mu2 squared. That's all. Understand, students?
Yes.
Kindly take down this. Can you see the screen clearly? Is it enough?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry for the delay. Today's class, the next class, I will be in on time. I was talking with our correspondent. That is why it's get delayed. Sorry for it. It depends upon the answers given in the options. You have to derive the formula. Okay. While solving, you have to see the options given, so that we can derive according to the options given.
Complete.
Huh? Finished?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Is there any absentees today?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you comfortable with the class? Are you learning something? Is there any improvement in your learning process?
Yes.
ஓகே. என்ன சும்மா சொல்றீங்களா? I'll ask question in the next class. Come with preparation. Okay. Okay. Then only I can come to the understanding whether you are interested or not. Okay. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class.